When does a DWI cross that line into becoming a felony in North Carolina?
Yeah.
What are those triggers?
There are several main pathways. One is being classified as a habitual DWI offender. This happens if you rack up 4 or more DWI convictions within a 10-year look-back period.
4 in 10 years.
Right. And that's a felony with a mandatory minimum prison sentence of 1 year. No getting around that active time.
Wow. Okay, what else?
Then you get into the really tragic situations. Felony death by vehicle. That's when impaired driving unintentionally causes someone else's death. It's a Class D felony, and the potential prison time goes up to 204 months.
That's over 17 years.
Yes. And it can get even worse. There's aggravated felony death by vehicle. This also involves causing a death while impaired, but with additional bad factors like extreme speeding, a super high BAC, maybe reckless driving on top of the DWI.
So like compounding the danger.
Exactly. Interestingly, it's still classified as a Class D felony, also with that potential maximum of 204 months, but those added factors weigh heavily at sentencing.
Okay. And what about injuries?
Similar structure. If impaired driving causes serious injury, not just any injury, but serious, permanent, or protracted injury, that's felony serious injury by vehicle. That's a Class F felony, potential sentence up to 59 months. And again, if you add those extra aggravating factors, high speed, high BAC, et cetera, to a serious injury case, it becomes aggravated felony serious injury by vehicle. That bumps it up to a Class C felony, maximum of 88 months. And finally, there's a provision for a repeat felony death by vehicle conviction. That's a Class B2 felony, which is incredibly serious, carrying a potential sentence of up to 484 months. We're talking potentially decades.
Goodness. The escalation is stark. It really shows how seriously the state takes situations where impairment leads to harm or reflects a dangerous pattern.
Absolutely. And these aren't just theoretical. You mentioned a case earlier.
Right, that 2023 Folly Beach case.
Yeah, a truly awful example. Driver was heavily intoxicated, doing 65 in a 25 zone, hit a golf cart, killed a bride on her wedding night. That resulted in a felony DUI conviction, 25 years in prison. It's a tragic illustration of how these laws apply in the real world with devastating consequences.
It really does bring it home. Okay, let's shift back to the more common misdemeanor DWIs. You said the sentencing is different there, not the usual structured sentencing.
That's right. For misdemeanor DWI, North Carolina uses a unique 6-level system. There's aggravated level 1, A1, which is the most serious, then level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5, which is the least serious.
6 distinct levels.
Yes.